It's a new season, baby. Still for 7 podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. Still a gang, it's a gang, it's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Still is for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Still is for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a gang, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.
Yo. Still a nation. What's going on? It's your man, KevEze, man. Here with my homeboy, my OG. You feel me? Because he got some years on me. I got to call him OG. You feel me? But when he mentioned the building, man, episode 194. It feels good to get a win again, man. How you feel about that, man? There's a lot we going to talk about. You feel me? For the time being, because, you know,
Yeah.
we got some technical difficulties going on, but we gonna be good. We gonna be good, man. But
I was happy
overall,
with the win.
man,
I was thoroughly satisfied with this win.
Okay. Yeah, me too, man. It was a lot. We're gonna break this whole thing down, man. It's crazy because going into the game, I just had a feeling that what was killing us last game won't kill us this game. Because one thing about Mike Tomlin, you know, a lot of the times where if we play a team more than once, if we get exposed in that first game, what exposes us won't do it again the next game. You gotta beat us another way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate that in the win.
I feel the same way. Like we definitely made sure that we didn't make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And we tackled better. And my whole thing was the defense. The defense was completely different. I kind of seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? Because the last 2 games, even the Chargers lost, the defense was better. So it was like kind of seeing it coming, like the defense starting to turn. I don't know if you noticed, but the defense starting to turn coincided with Jalen Ramsey and us getting Duggar around the same time. The defense turned. I'm liking where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking
Duggar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We was back in the turnovers. You feel me? We was able to get some turnovers this game, but it wasn't just regular turnovers. Nah. These were home runs. You feel me? Defense scored twice. It hasn't happened, I think, since 2023 or 2022. I'm not too sure. I think it was 2023 where the Steelers scored twice on defense. But man, our defense I felt like in the beginning, it was paper. It was more so like guys got to fill in, trying to figure out what's going on. And you had to deal with Terrell Austin as well. But as time went along, I felt like the staff, everyone involved in the picking and the signings and stuff like that, they was able to be like, okay, we need help here. While people going down, we need help here. We need to do this. We need to do that. Now they made some moves that was like, yo, what the heck? Well, not we as in us, but still the nation was like, why we getting him? Especially Duggar. There was a lot of hate when we got Duggar because they was talking this receiver. Yeah, a lot of people was like, yo, why we getting him? We need to get a receiver. Why we not training for no receiver? You know what I'm saying?
We needed them though. That was the wild part. We actually did need Duggar. Like that wasn't something that we didn't need. I don't be understanding. Well, you know what I'm gonna say, but I don't understand the logic in there because we did need him. Lord knows we did.
Nah, that's a fact. We definitely needed him, man. And he delivered. He delivered, man. Yo, it's funny because They said it was a 76-yard return. Yo, it felt like it was like 40 yards. Like that seemed like it happened fast. Like he got to the end zone. Maybe I was just looking like, oh snap, oh pick, oh all right, boom, oh he's still running, oh shoot, oh snap, touchdown. You
He
feel me?
caught it
So
on
I
the
was
run.
like,
He caught it
yeah,
on caught
yeah,
that joint on the run, but he had missed one early in the game. Remember?
yeah. He sure did. He sure did, man. The pairing of him and Jalen Ramsey is pretty solid, man. Even when you say their names, Kyle Duggar, Jalen Ramsey, you're like, that should be top five safety tandem. Just saying their names together.
Hey,
I can't
hey,
really think
Kev,
of any tandems.
my phone about to die. But when I'm gonna come back. As soon as I get my charge, I'm coming back.
All right, bet, man. You already know how to find. You already know how to get up here, man.
Oh yeah, for sure,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down. But I will run some of these questions back when you get here. You feel
Bet,
me?
bet.
But all right, man. Let me pull up the stats. The stats is down on the bottom of the ticker, but the way it's going, it's like I want to kind of break it down. How the Pittsburgh Steelers dominated the Bengals. It was good, man. It was good to see that the Steelers was able to maintain Joe Flacco. Um, because Joe Flacco is one of those guys I don't want to say still a killer, but he gives the Pittsburgh Steelers a hard time. Granted, you already know he spent a lot of time in, what I'm saying, Baltimore, where we had them battles where sometimes the Ravens came on top because of the way Joe played. But to be able to nip that in the bud, it was good. It was good, man. Before I go to the next topic, let me get mine out the way. Let me get it out the way, and then we can move on. You know what I'm saying? And that is top three, bottom two. You're top three, bottom two. It's it's easy and difficult to try to give players or coaches these awards, right? But I'm gonna start with the top three. Pause if you need anybody that need that for the soul. You feel me? But I needed to watch the game again, and I ended up doing that. And really, a lot of Steeler players could have made it. I don't want to do honorable mentions because I feel like I will be doing that all day, all night, all night. Don't need to do that all night. So I'm gonna do it right now. Number three. Number three for me is Kyle Duggar. Kyle Duggar, he had, and let me pull up the actual stats, his stats per se. But yeah, man, Kyle Duggar splash play, one of the biggest splash plays of the year so far. Proving that, dog, the Steelers ain't make no mistake getting him. He was in need. We got him when Deshaun Elliott went down. Um, it was a lot of hate. It was a lot of hate when it came to that, man. I seen some things from some people I respect, you feel me? And I'm just like, okay, all right. But it's all good. It's all good, man. Kyle Duggar said, F you who doubted me. Still picking up his total stats here. They pull up the last game. I don't like that. Why you gonna do me like that? I'm not talking about the last game. But Kyle Duggar had the 70, I think it's 76-yard pick. You know what I mean? I thinks. I thinks. But we're gonna go from what I thinks to what I know. I feel like they're trying to play with my emotions right now. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. I got the artillery up here. I should be having this like that. I need an assistant. I need an Ash. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ash from Nightcat, Ocho, and you feel me? Finish up. But I need one of them, man. For real, for real. All right, I'm here. I'm here. I'm finally here, guys. I'm here. And Kyle Duggar. He had 3 tackles, 3 solo, 2 pass deflections, 1 interception, touchdown. Touchdown. I don't even like the source that I got here, man. Let me switch the source up because they definitely gave me like itty bitty. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's my number 3. He definitely impacted the game a lot, a lot, a lot. Number 2, I'm gonna go with James Pierre. James Pierre, and I'm honestly was thinking about putting him as number 1, but James Pierre, dog, these last couple games, he's been playing very good football, like very, very good football. Steelers fans know his story. You know what I mean? Undrafted, COVID year, so he had all the odds stacked against him. First couple of years, he was the guy that's if you seen him on your receiver, and he was a pick me. And I ain't talking about him picking off the football, but he was a pick me. Like, hey, pick me, throw the ball my way. You know what I mean? Because he used to get burnt a lot. And in real time, it was hard to really grasp that he don't really have that. You feel me? That he didn't have the proper off seasons from draft, not draft day, because he ain't get drafted, but from that whole process, he had a real disadvantage, which a lot of players did, but really the undrafted guys had, those issues. But man, from him to be burnt toast, his nickname was burnt toast to dog, he's one of the top DBs right now based off of the snaps he had and what he did with them. And he's still doing great on special teams. He's been a great special teams player for a while. But you know what I mean? To be able to do that, shout out to Gainwell as well. I'm not trying to go left with it, but guys like him, even Sporonic, because he plays some offense as well, but they be doing anything on special teams as far as covering and on the other side. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with him with number 2. And number 1 is Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph to be that ready to come in the game after Aaron Rodgers get hurt. He gets hurt. He comes in the game, and you would think that we still had Aaron Rodgers. And you can tell the difference in their play. You can tell a big difference in their play, but I'll tell you this. Mason Rudolph, it's like when Mason Rudolph don't want to try to turn it over, he does a certain thing and Aaron Rodgers does another. But Aaron and Mason's numbers was almost the same. So the productivity didn't go up, it didn't go down. It stayed where it was for the guys able to pull out the win. And like I said, being able to jump in, get what you got, you feel me, carry the team to victory. Victory is welcome in it. Shout out to Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph is another guy that didn't have an ideal welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not by the coaching staff, but the hate he had to endure from Big Ben. Shout out to Big Ben. He was hating on him, saying we should have got X, Y, and Z, but we got a quarterback. It's like, yo, you act like you picked him in the first round. But that's whatever. You know how Big give it up, man. But shout out to his podcast too. But I'm trying to pull up the numbers. I see it at the bottom, man. You know what I mean? But I'm like I said, that joint moving a little too fast for me. It's moving a little too fast for me. You feel me? So I gotta definitely pull up the facts. The facts. The facts. The facts. Taking so long, man. Some things you just, boy. Okay. So Aaron Rodgers had nine. He was 9 for 15, 116 yards, one touchdown. Got sacked once. Carried the football. Got that first down. It was 8 yards. He got that first down. And he might have got hurt that play, and he might have got hurt a little after. But I believe it might have been close to that. Don't really know. But Mason came in. It was 12 for 16, 127, a touchdown, no interceptions. He carried the ball, but he went backwards. He went backwards. But it's all good though. It's all good. He was able to maintain the thing and do the thing. You feel me? So bang. So that's my number one, Mason Rudolph. Bottom two is tough. It's real tough, but it's not necessarily tough. And my bottom two is gonna come from the offensive side. And that would be, hold on. Just to make sure, I know who I'm giving this to. Okay. Y'all gonna have to bear with me with this one, man. Number two goes to Jalen Ramsey. I know, I know, I know, I know for a fact that if someone spit on me, I'm seeing red. Everything Jalen did, I would have done more. I felt like he kept his composure a little bit, but it's still like, yo, you spit on me, it's up. What do you say? F football? I don't got the clips right now and stuff like that. I'm just getting back to doing the string guard stuff again. So you'll be seeing all the clips and the whips and the fly shit, you feel me, like a little bit later. All week. All week, man. I'm definitely we're gonna do something all week. Um, maybe not Friday. Maybe not Friday, but all week, including the weekend. Nah, let me not speak on the weekend. But for these next couple of days, I'm gonna flood y'all with some content, man. Lives, blogs, all that type of stuff, man. It's a good week. And my book is open. So I can do what I really, really love, and that's talking Pittsburgh Steelers with y'all. Um so yeah, man. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they end up getting that dub. It's a lot of things. Oh yeah, I ain't even say my first one. My fault. My fault. my first one. My first one on the bottom list. You know, that would have to go to Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin is, as far as like mentality, my favorite receiver on the team. But that performance wasn't the Calvin Austin I want to see. And I know that's not the Calvin Austin that he wants to put out there. You know, he was he only had one catch for 5 yards. He's targeted once. I feel like Calvin Austin should at least get. He should never have less than 5 targets because his ability. So for him not to get targets like that, I'm gonna put that more on him than the quarterback. You know, um, but I'm both of those guys getting bounced back. Jalen, I know I hope he don't get suspended for a game. I really hope. I don't think so though. He got ejected. That should count for time served. But while I'm saying that, let's get into the next topic, man. Next topic. The next topic is the Jamar Chase, Jalen Ramsey spitting incident. Now, I already kind of broke it down as far as like I'm not mad at Jalen Ramsey for what happened. It's just unfortunate that dude, just like the brothers in the 50s and 60s, you had to turn the other cheek, man. You know, just to stay in the game. But I'm not mad. I'm not even going to even say, yo, you should. But it would have been nice if he was able to display that another level of professionalism. That would probably add it to Jalen Ramsey. Or he's a stand up guy. He ain't really on that bullshit unless it's like within the game. He on that bullshit when it comes to the game, the talking, all that type of stuff. But the extra stuff, it was crazy. But it didn't lead to anybody else. So that was a good thing. Jamar Chase, Jamar Chase, there's something about these receivers, man, nowadays. Receivers was always diva like, you feel me? But to want to go ahead and spit on a man, dog, that's some, if y'all could do y'all research, that's on some flavor of love pumpkin versus New York when she spit on her. Do y'all research on that. I would have the clip, but like I said, I ain't prepared all that. I ain't prepared for all this. I didn't. I had a good time today. My birthday was on Saturday. Yep. Enjoyed it. You feel me? And I actually celebrated today because I was busy this weekend. But that's besides the point. Jamar Chase, I heard from, the media outlets today that I was able to catch. A lot of them were saying 2 games, 1 game. I agree with the 2 games because I agree with the 2 games because he lied. You know, the action is one, but the lie is second, and you lied twice, and that only makes it like, it's a lot of people that I heard to say, "Yo, I'm not going to judge them off this one thing," but hey, man, I was always told if someone show you who they really are, believe them. And Jamar Chase showed you when shit get low and he can't handle it, he'll do something outrageous to bait somebody, or he'll do something outrageous out of frustration. Female like, and that's not nothing with the females and stuff like that, but I'm just saying that's female like. I'm only referencing the pumpkin in New York thing. I don't really see men spitting on other men, Now, it's some cases where it's a thing. Like we seen it in the beginning with Carter spitting on that. And I know some of the Steelers fans saying, "Kev, don't act high and mighty," because Peasy spit on the Browns player. Now look, I ain't agree with that. Well, at the time I did. At the time I did. I was a kid. But now I don't agree with it. Like Peasy shouldn't have spit on that Browns player. But hey, we would have never had James Harrison. We would have never knew who James Harrison was. And he could have been a Hall of Fame type player on somebody else's team. So shout out to Peasy for spitting. That was actually a benefit there. But to do stuff like that, that was like I can't even say Jamar Chase was trying to be like Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace to him. But because for those who don't get the reference, Eddie Guerrero used to like get a chair and bang it on the ground and throw it to the opponent, and the opponent would catch it. Eddie Guerrero would lay down, the referee would look and see and disqualify the other guy. Jamar Chase basically did that, but spitting on Jalen Ramsey. So I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I'm giving Jalen Ramsey more props. I might actually take him off the bottom too, and I'm gonna just leave it with one with Calvin Austin because that is weird. It's weird. Why do you have to spit on somebody? And y'all talking trash. Dog, the trash talk, and you're able to play. The game wasn't over. You could have lined back up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all could have battled it out. I seen earlier in the game where they actually gave each other that like, good hit, whatever type. You feel me? Like the battle was healthy. and then it's made a turn for the worse, man. Jamar Chase, you need to pull them drawers up, man. You feel me? Switch them drawers out, man, because you had your panties on today or yesterday. You feel me? Like all that. You know what I mean? Now it make you go back to that video where you feel me, he curved that girl. That's another combo. I'll bring that back up if the homies pull up, man. But um we gonna see. I feel like we gonna get an answer if we didn't already. Cause like I said, I was kind of busy today, so I don't really oh snap. That's something to speak about for later. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see nothing. Oh, okay. I do. Boom. And this was earlier today. This is earlier today. I told you, man, I was busy today. You feel me? But Jamar Chase ended up getting suspended for a game. Um, rightfully so. Rightfully so. I said I would agree with two, but you know what I mean. Let me see if we got. Yeah, that's the Phillies, man. I don't want to show the footage. I don't want to show the footage. But yeah, if I'm just reading here, man, the NFL suspended Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase for spitting on Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback Jalen Ramsey in Sunday's 34-12 loss. Officials ejected Ramsey from the game for swinging at Chase after the incident occurred. During the fourth quarter, Chase spit on Pittsburgh cornerback safety now. Jalen Ramsey violating Rule 12, Section 3, Article 1, which applies to any act which is contrary to the generally understood principles of sportsmanship, the NFL said in a statement. However, Chase denied spitting on the defensive back after the contest. I never opened my mouth to that guy, which is another reason why that video with him curving that girl it looks different now. He said this. He said this. I never opened my mouth to that guy. I never heard nobody talk like that. I never heard nobody talk like that. That was wicked. Jamar Chase looking a little, he looking a little, shout out to Conceited from Wild Out, used to battle rap. But he looking a little shaky, baby. If I can bring that back, man. I don't know, bro, but I never opened my mouth to that guy. I didn't spit on nobody. And it's crazy to even think that you can lie knowing that you're playing in an NFL game where it's way over 100. I think 100 is probably 10% of the cameras that's out there. Because you got the fans, you got the actual NFL people, you have, you know, and like you got too many people with their phones out, with their cameras out. The lenses is on you. So somebody gonna catch your little punk ass. And they caught your punk ass. They caught you. You had a bad game. Let me look at his numbers, man. Hold up, man. 'Cause I don't feel like I'm defending my guys enough, man. Hold up, man. What Jamar Chase have, man? He was getting clamped, stamped, slammed, and they made him look like a tramp. You feel me? Hold up. What does Punk have? Yeah, I said it. Punk. Punk has. What he had? He had 10 targets, 3 receptions, 30 yards. His longest catch, 16 yards. He was outplayed by his counterpart, T. Higgins, who had 8 targets with 3 catches, 63 yards, but he had that touchdown. Which was crazy because I don't even feel like he should have had that touchdown. Um, I forgot what happened with that kind of. I feel like it made the defense kind of slip when they pimping, man. But yeah, man. So he had a horrible game, and that's what he do. Who knows who knows who he'll spit on again? Who would he spit on again? I heard people say, "Yo, I'm pretty sure this is the only incident that this is gonna happen." Nah, man, he probably done this before because he looked a little too comfortable. But someone did point out that I think it was it might have been Shannon Sharp pointed at, yo, you can tell he know that he was wrong because he didn't even do nothing back. But I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even think Jamar Chase is like that to do something like that to anybody. Now I don't know this man. I can only go off what I see. And that's what I saw. I saw a dude that spit on a man. And when the man thought about it and then said, F that, I'm on it, he ain't do nothing but have his hands down. Somehow his helmet came off. I didn't see that long, that part of the clip. Let me see. Let me see if he pulled his helmet off. Spit on him. Oh, pussy, pussy, fuck off me. Pussy, pussy, pull it off. Pull his helmet off. Yo, the way he spit on him, dog. Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold Jalen, man. Shout out to Jalen, man. And it didn't help that your whole thing was to get Jalen Ramsey out of the game. It didn't help. Didn't help. Didn't help. Because whoever filled in, I think it was Eccles. I don't want to be wrong. Eccles or Clark, but I think it was one. It was one of the two. It wasn't no drop off. Y'all still couldn't do shit. You personally couldn't do shit. Jamar Chase, man up, man. Y'all season over is dead. You should probably say, yo, you broke your jaw or something trying to spit on him or something. Just be like your boy Keith Rivers. That ain't his boy, but history is history. If you know to know, then you all right with it. You'll be out for the season with your boy Joe. We're gonna start calling Joe Burrow Jobo. You know how Jim Jones Jomo? We're gonna call him Jobo. Cause I don't know. And Jamar Chase, you can apologize all you want, but you a hoe because you laugh. I mean, not laugh. You lied twice. Twice. Well, not once. Twice. And you said, I quote, I never opened my mouth to that man. Fucking crazy, boy. Fucking crazy. We're gonna get off of that, man. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. Shout out to everybody popping up and all that type of stuff, man. It's it's weird. It's weird. Weird behavior, man. Let me see, man, if I got any commercials for y'all. I probably don't. I probably don't. I normally have stuff. Like I said, tomorrow another day is gonna be a little bit more. I get the offer. We can have a little more fun. But right now we doing the damn thing. Doing the damn thing. So Pittsburgh Steelers, you get the dub. Still in first place, 6-4. The Ravens is not trying to fall back. They still, I think they won their game. They beat the Browns. They beat the Browns 23-16. So they on our heels. They are on our heels, but it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Got to see them twice anyway. I think that will do a lot of this. When the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know what's funny? I've been looking at here the whole show, and I probably looked over here 2 or 3 times. I gotta remember that the camera's right there, right there. But still, they're on our heels. Let me pull it up here. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at top on top. Pause. They're number one in the division, 6-4. You know what I mean? You got Baltimore that's 5-5. Cincinnati trash at 3-7. And the Browns are 2-8. I ain't got nothing to say about the Browns, man. Um, Miles Garrett better be real aggressive and try to get up out of there. Because trust and believe, bro. you won't be remembered that like you want to be. Like if you found your way to go to the 49ers, um, Buffalo even. I don't know about the Kansas City thing, but Kansas City could use you. Like you find yourself over there. No, like you in a position where you can go to the best team in the league. I don't think anybody gonna go crazy on you because your team trash as an organization. Y'all not built to win. Y'all not even trying to win. Y'all over here. I don't know, man. I feel like a loser talking about them, man. But Miles Garrett, be aggressive and get up out of there, man. Even though I don't rock with you like that because that whole situation with Mason. You feel me? But if he came to the Pittsburgh Steelers, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. But I know we're not gonna pay him. He's gonna be worth too much bread. TJ we're gonna have to find a way to get TJ off the books. But I don't see that happening. But yeah, you get up out of there. Get up out of there right now. When I look at it's funny when I be looking at stuff, I like to look at the points forced versus the points that they allowed. And right now the Pittsburgh Steelers, is 14 points higher. They're forcing 14 more points than they allowed. And the Pittsburgh Steelers allowed a couple 30 games, but the Pittsburgh Steelers got a couple 30 games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I can't see because they don't want to mess with me. Anyway, this is not speaked on enough, but the Pittsburgh Steelers, excuse me, the AFC North was very, I want to say dominant, but you can kind of pencil in that three teams was coming out the North. This might be one of the worst seasons for the AFC North. Um, you only got two teams that's 500 or better, but it's just one team that's over 500. If I can compare, like you have the AFC East. Look, when I want to deep dive on the topic, my finger slipped. But anyway, you got the AFC East. You got the Patriots with 9 wins, the Bills with 7 wins. And, it falls off from there. So boom, they got two teams over 500. We got one team over 500, but we got two teams that's 500 or better. AFC South, they have three teams that's 500 or better, two teams that's better than 500, Colts being 8-2, Jacksonville being 6-4, Texans being 5-5. And like Cam Ward said, the Titans is ass. You know what I mean? Real ass. And it's like no, they're not getting better for a couple of years. So Cam, hold it down. You could also do something to give them a spark. But I haven't really watched a Titans game. I just see like little highlights there and there, and this seems like, or if I'm watching like Red Zone or something, they don't really move the ball like that, and they gotta figure that out. It might not. I'm pretty sure it won't be this year. I think they're picking first again. Then that won't win. Um, in AFC West, you have three teams that's 500 or better, two teams that's over 500. Got the Broncos 9-2, Chargers 7-4, Chiefs 5-5. Chiefs might not make the playoffs, y'all. The Chiefs might not make the playoffs. You know what I mean? I go to the NFC. You got NFC East. NFC East I think the NFC East is the worst. I feel a little better now because you got the Eagles as 8-2, Cowboys is 3-5-1. They're playing right now, so you don't know what that can be. I think they're up or they're losing. Um, I had just clicked off of that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but got the Commanders at 3-8. They sophomore slump was crazy for Jaden Daniels. He missed a lot of time, and the Giants is at the bottom, but they have a lot of potential. But it's not this year. Definitely not this year. I think they get some structure. Whoever they bring in, they have a lot of good pieces over there. They even got tradable pieces. So whoever has the Giants job, they should they should be all right if they're a good coach. Let me not say that because Dabo wasn't a bad coach, but he had messed up a lot. He had Daniel Jones. He couldn't really make him to what he is now with the Colts, and I think the Giants seeing that made them more mad at the Bulls. So that's that. The NFC North. The NFC North is one of the top divisions, with the Bears at 7-3, Packers 6-3-1, Lions 6-4, and then the Vikings unexpectedly is 4-6. Their quarterback is ass. You know, I think Jacoby Brissett can go over there and do way better than them. You know, uh, the days of these young quarterbacks only throwing a buck 50. I don't know how you think you're gonna win that. I don't know how. The NFC South is pretty decent. You got the Buccaneers 6-4, Panthers 6-5. Unexpected. What's his name just had a hell of a game. He had like four. I think he broke the record for most passing yards for the Panthers in the game. And that's saying something when you had a whole career of Cam Newton over there. Who I think Cam had maybe a few 400-yard games. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact he started off crazy. So that's good that he's able to do that over there, Bryce Young and the team. Then you got the ATL Falcons. You got the Falcons at 3-7, Saints at 2-8. I'm laughing because the Falcons. I'm in ATL, so it's like I'm listening to the Georgia radios and stuff like the sports radios, and they just every week. I didn't even know they lost like five straight. Like, I found that out today on the way to the house. Like they said, "Oh, we lost five straight." It's like, and they said like two other things. Like said, Penix got hurt, and I think London got hurt. It was like, yeah, so we'll be back with some more good Falcons news. Like, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but that division is kind of like ours in a way. And then lastly, you have the NFC West, who I think is. I can just give the props to this AFC. team. I gave the props to the AFC West, but that's over now. After I just seen this, yeah, the AFC NFC West with the Rams being 8-2. You got the Seahawks 7-3. You got the 49ers 7-4, and then you got the Cardinals trying to tank for Tua. That's the same for back when Tua was in college, but look like they tanking, man. They gonna have to get Kyler Murray out of there. I think Kyler Murray need to go somewhere. Kyler Murray should go to the Vikings. Yeah, he should find his way over there. But who would have thought that the top five teams at this point will be five Colts, and this is all NFL. Five Colts, four Rams, three Eagles, two Patriots, one Broncos. If you would have told me that these were the teams that's going to be top five at this point, I would have said the Broncos maybe because their defense was nice. Patriots, Mike Vrabel. I'm a fan of Mike Vrabel's coaching. It's a little bit of the old school with the new school. you know, and there's only a few coaches that got both of that, you know, and he's one of those that that can get a lot from his team. Um, the Eagles are like, yeah, but how the Eagles are winning is like, damn, man, like they're really getting by, but they're dominating getting by. Like Saquon's not having a crazy year. He's not having a crazy year, but they're winning every game. Not every game, but they're winning. Then you have the Rams, Matt Stafford in my top five of all time. So I'm always rocking him. But they're balling. They're balling. They're balling over there. And the Colts, I would have been like, nah. I was like, they got Dan Jones? Nah, nope. Nah, nope. But that, that's that when it comes to that, man. So the Steelers, out of all the division winners, they ass. They the worst team out there. You feel me? Mitch, we back.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
I'm about to give you the floor. You heard?
Okay.
I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna pull it back up. I'm gonna pull it back up. We gonna need it. We gonna need it. Boom. Top three, bottom two from the game. And that was tough. I'm gonna tell you mine, right? My
Ooh.
top was three was Duggar, two
Mm-hmm.
was James Pierre, and one was Mason, right? And
That's not bad.
my bottom two was two being Jalen because he got kicked out. But after talking about the situation, I took him out. So I only got one in there, right?
Nah,
And that's Calvin
I
Austin.
hear that. I hear that.
Calvin Austin is on that bottom list because I'm like, dog, I'm expecting you to be having at least 5 targets, 5 receptions a game. Like either one. Either 5 targets or 5 receptions. You're not getting open, bro. And with his skill set, he should be getting open, especially on the plays that we run. You know what I mean? So,
Can I
but
say
I,
something to
I know
that?
he'll get better. Go ahead.
So to that right there, remember when we like a couple years two ago, and I got to talking about Deontay Johnson, and I was always talking about how had the ability to get open all the time
Yeah.
because he a great route runner. We don't have no great route runners on this team. You see what I'm
Nah.
saying? I'm talking about as far as the wide receivers go. We don't got no great
Hmm.
wide route runners. So they got to scheme them open. If they're not getting schemed open, bro, then you know what I'm saying. They got to try to fit it into to tight windows and stuff like that. That's hard to do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
saw
So
Calvin Austin run into somebody, man. I was like, oh, Lord.
yeah, bro. His biggest asset is his speed, but
Yeah.
speed don't equate to getting open. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, for real. Because he would be getting a lot of targets.
yeah, exactly,
He one of the
exactly,
fastest on the field. So,
exactly.
yeah.
But my
But
bottom two. Um, I don't think Aaron Rodgers played bad. I'm gonna put him on the bottom two, but I don't think he played bad. But I think he could have been better. I felt like he held the ball too long a couple of times, more than normal. Um, I don't think he played bad, but I could put him on the bottom because I feel like Mason played a little bit better than him, as far as being on time. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he was more efficient.
Yeah, yeah. Hell, that's about it. I can't think of another person. And I was stretching putting Aaron Rodgers on there. To be honest with you, um, I ain't got another one. But my 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 top three, man. This one is kind of easy for me. Um, and you know me. You know I'm a defensive guy. So my three gonna be Pierre. Cause Pierre was played top tier.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give three to Pierre. Two, I'm gonna get a Duggar because he missed
Doug is a
one
good
early in the
motherfucker.
game. He missed one early in the game. He caught one later, but his impact has been more than just splash plays. Cause I don't know what it is about people. They think splash plays make it like you you playing great. You can play great without splash plays. This is called playing sound football. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then my number one, I'm gonna give it to the entire defense,
Okay.
all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it took everybody to shut down Chase. That wasn't a
Yeah.
singular person's job. That was Pierre, JPJ, Jalen, Duggar, Echoes, all of them on that back end. The front seven played their ass off. Besides that one big run that Brown had, they pretty much put clamps on his ass. And I
Mm-hmm.
love the fact that they beat down Flacco. Like you know what I'm saying? He got hit a ton. I still think that penalty that they called on TJ was BS.
Yeah, it
But
was.
I was glad that he got the hit on him anyway. Some the
Yeah.
cumulative
That was one of them Cam
hits.
Newton hits.
Yeah, you gotta get one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get one. So all of Herbert. Let me not say his name. Herbert, Yaya Black,
Yeah, shout out to him.
Harmon, Cam, all of them was solid. They was real solid. And it seemed like, I don't know if you noticed, the last three games, the defense seemed like they've been getting better and better. Even in the Chargers
Yeah.
loss, they didn't play bad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my top two, bottom three.
All
The
right,
top, well,
bet, bet, bet.
bottom one, top three.
Well, that's how I did. I had 3-1, 3-1.
Yeah.
All right, I spoke about it, but what's your piece on the whole Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey? I I just I was busy all day. You feel me? So I ain't see that they came and banged the hammer on
Oh yeah,
Jamar
they did.
Chase. Pause. But he got
They did.
suspended for a game. But that whole incident, how you feel about that?
Um, I mean, to me, it ain't really. To me, it wasn't. It's not nothing really to talk about. It's like I felt while the game was going on, right? I felt that something was done. I knew that something was done. I knew that Chase had to do something. I knew it was no damn way that Jalen Ramsey just kirked out like that. No way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
when they started getting a little closer, and they was like, that he wouldn't have did that. And I was like, he had to do something. And then when after the game, when I saw that he spit on him, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I would have tweaked out like that too. So I was like, yeah, I get it. So I mean, I'm just glad the league caught it and didn't let it ride. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
that would
all
have
I
been
really was
crazy.
saying. Cause there ain't nothing else really to say. Cause I had a feeling that the league might address it. Yeah,
Yo,
somebody did a
I
LeBron James fake fall on the Dallas game. It looked ridiculous.
Yo,
Hey,
I,
this is wild.
earlier, man, I was putting pieces to the puzzle together, man, about Jamar Chase. Yeah, it might be some Paul stuff when it come to him, man. It was flagrant when he said, I quote, let me quote this. Let me quote this nigga.
I didn't open my mouth to that man.
Yo, who talks like that? Who talks like that, yo? I'm
Hey
like,
yo,
what?
hey. All right. So I'm glad you brought this up because when I saw it on X, I was like, wait a minute, what did you say? That was like, bro, what? Why did you even say that? Like, what? I don't understand the logic in him saying it that way. Like, I don't get it.
Yo, yeah, that was so flagrant. I'm like, and then the way he said it, he opened his mouth wide as hell. I ain't even open my mouth to that
I ain't
man.
over my mouth to that man. I was like,
Yeah, I'm like, dog, you look like you look. And I thought about, look, remember it was a video of that went viral for a second that Jamar Chase ducked this girl. She was, she looked put together, whatever, it was one of the girls that, somebody with bread was like, yo, come through for the He
mm.
just hit her with the
Oh, the swim move.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah, I remember that.
yeah. And
I
I
remember
thought
that.
about that. I said, you talk like this, that made that video look a little crazy. He was probably
I'm
like,
mad that you
ew.
put. I'm mad that you put two and two together with that.
And look, and then I forgot right now. I forgot right now. But Oh, just the fact that he spit on a man. I'm like,
Yeah.
dog, outside of the Jalen Carter joint, I only know when it comes to spitting on people,
Mm-hmm.
it's only kind of like women that do it.
Yeah.
Not
You know
only,
what?
but it's like the percentages are big. It's for us men and women. Women do more of the spitting. And the
It's
way he spit, Mitch, the way he spit,
yeah. It was
he
like it was
spit like he
pause.
do it often. Like
He
he
did like he
spit
did it
often.
like a hawk. Like he hawked that joint, bro. Like you know what I mean?
He was auditioning for the Hot Tour girl.
Yeah. Somebody put that on the meme already too, bro.
Oh, for real? For
Yeah, I saw
real?
that. I was like,
Yeah,
dog,
I
hey.
gotta be faster, yo. People taking my
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Then and the whole spitting on like as men, like real life as men. It's two things you don't do. You don't open hand slap a man and you don't spit on him. It's two things it's some things you just don't do on man time. And
yeah,
yeah, that came all jive sus. I ain't gonna hold you. But man, that was disrespectful. And I'm gonna be honest, did you see Jalen Ramsey post game interview?
yeah, football. I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, hey, look, I love football. You hear me? I love football. I agree with everything he said. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm tweaking out. You spit on me, bro. Yeah, yeah. I'm going off too. So yeah, I felt everything he said, man. Next question.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I like the Jalen Ramsey experience for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I feel like that was a shot that the defense needed to continue that Pittsburgh Steelers shit. You feel me? Because we
Mhm.
wasn't getting it unless TJ do some dirty shit like he did yesterday. Now they gonna say it's dirty. I'm calling it dirty because I've been wanting him to be dirty because that's when he was at his best. It's a reason why
Mhm.
offensive linemen don't like him. It's
Right,
not like they
right.
scared of him. They don't like him. He dirty. He just
Hey,
he just hasn't been dirty lately because
the
he got to
trenches,
guard
bro.
himself. He getting clipped. But it's like, yo, I need you to do some dirty shit, man. We
The
always
trenches,
had
man.
one. We always had one.
It's dirty in the trenches, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He
Man,
showed
so
it, man. He showed it.
for sure.
But yeah, man, Jamar Chase. Yo, next time you see a pretty joint like that, man, I don't need you to be like, you fucking bitch.
Gave it a Reggie White like a bug.
Yo, word, yo. He hit the joint with the eyes. I'm like, ugh. Nah, man. Jamar Chase be chasing balls, boy. And I ain't even talking about I ain't even talking about because he a receiver. Well, he might be a receiver. Let's move on, man. Yeah. Let's talk about domination, man. Domination. Big boy.
Yeah.
Darnell. Bullying defenders.
Oh,
Yo.
look, man. It took Aaron Rodgers to get on this team to bring out his talents. But
Yeah.
like I had to tell a couple of friends I have. I was like, bro, it's funny how you get a quarterback with that got this. I was like, man, he just unlocked Washington. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he been thinking about it. He been on this team all this time. We ain't seen none of this. And then Aaron,
They ain't
Aaron
let him.
Rodgers get there. Aaron Rodgers get there, and all of a sudden, Washington is this weapon.
Yeah.
It's not by coincidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They was trying to, I don't know what they was doing. They was trying to protect Pat feelings. But
No,
yo, I think
they just
once we able to use both of them guys at the same time where they both real dominant dog, our offense ain't gonna see their potential. I think those are the two guys with DK that we should use a lot more with Jalen,
they
you know.
do though.
And,
They do though. It's just the only thing is they can't get everybody the ball all the time. And like certain formations, all of them. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, they're all on the field together. If you look at
hmm
if you look at it's like if you go and like to watch the replays and games and stuff like that, you actually gonna see them all three of them on the field together a lot. You know what I'm saying? It don't
hmm
Furmu. I thought Furmu could have got more targets yesterday because he kills the Bengals. I don't know what it is about the Bengals. Furmu just destroys the
Yeah.
Bengals. But All of them touch. The one tight end that I'm just not seeing nothing from is Jonu. I don't see the point of him at this point, bro. Like he doesn't do anything. Like I haven't seen him do nothing, and I know he's talented, but what has he done?
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
being
I
honest.
think
What is he? People
think
been
every
telling me, nah,
game has
Mitch.
been like a
Yeah,
drop off a little bit every game.
yeah. I'm like, what do we do? When he get the opportunities to make a play, he don't make them. I mean, what? I'll be like, what do y'all
Especially
want me
with
to
his
say?
numbers his numbers the last couple of years. You would have thought with the opportunities he had, maybe he a rhythm guy. Maybe he a guy that need the ball a couple times to make something happen. But it's like that you're not gonna get that in this offense.
Nah,
You like the
he
fourth
not.
option.
You got to make yourself. You got to make yourself open too, though. But like he don't even when he's open, Aaron Rodgers will hit him and he had dropped the pass. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
what more do you want to be done? Like I don't see where he's helping the team at all. I don't. Maybe I need to look
yeah,
more
man.
into it. But right now, as I just don't. The best thing about that trade was getting Jalen Ramsey. Let me just say that.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to see what's up with this man. What do you do?
Who was about what he did yesterday?
Nah, like since he been here.
Oh yeah, please bring that up. Do we even got 20 catches? Do we got 20 catches?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't think he
I
do.
doubt it. I think he might have like 8.
Hey, that wouldn't shock me. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I don't. She might be
Let me
stressing
see.
saying
Let me
he.
see. I mean, I feel like I'm using the wrong computer for this stuff, man. This computer's slow as hell right now.
I think I know he got one touchdown off that little the little what's the name, the little jet screen, but you know the little jet joint, they don't hand it off, they pitch it. So he pitched it to him. That's considered a touchdown catch. But other than that, I
Oh,
don't
he
know
got
what
20 catches.
he do.
Yeah, he got
How many?
38 targets. He got more targets than Darnell.
He got more targets. Though the targets, no, he's gotten targets. I'm talking about
I mean,
catches
he got
and
more than Calvin
yards.
Austin. He got the third most targets.
How many catches he got?
26 for a buck 63. Average 6 yards a catch. 2 touchdowns.
Wait a
Eight
minute.
first downs.
Wait a minute. He got how many catches?
26. I think a lot of it was in the first couple games.
Hold on, but how many yards?
I'm about to pull up his game to game.
Nah, you don't got to put up the
The
game to game.
Jets,
Just put the
the
Jets
most
probably
yards
was
he had in a game was 28, but he had 4 games with 20 yards, over 20 some yards. He
20
got
yards.
3 games with like in the teens, and he got 3 games that's single digits in catches.
Mm,
Well, yards. I was doing yards the whole time. My bad.
nah.
But yeah, it's like
He ain't got
it
200
looked like
yards, bro.
he. Damn.
I
Nope.
can't remember who he was playing. I don't know if it was Seattle or if it was New England. It was one of those two teams. He was running down the seam. Rodgers put it on him. But he was in between the safety and the linebacker was underneath. Rodgers put it right where it needed to be, like up and over the top. He touched the ball, and that joint went right off his hands. I was like, bro, Rodgers couldn't have threw that pass no better than he threw it. I'm like,
Yo,
man,
it, this is perspective for your ass, yo. Roman Wilson got more yards than John Smith this year.
oh my God. That's crazy. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Roman Wilson just recently started getting targets and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, he got
I'm just
17
being honest.
targets, 12 catches, and he got more yards. It's 3 more yards, but still, like John got
But he
14
was a
more
no
catches
go.
than
He was
him.
a no show. He was a no show like the first 3 games.
Yep, but they give him credit for 10 games, probably because of special teams, but. You only started two. Roman.
Yeah. See,
Damn, man, you number 8. He's number 8 in yards. Yeah, he's number 8 in yards, but he's number 3 in catches. That's not good. That's
who
not
lead the
good.
team in catches? DK.
Yeah, DK and Gainwell's right behind him. It's 37-36.
That sound about right.
Yeah. Targets, DK, of course. You can kind of count that on DK get the most. You ain't even got to look at nothing.
Yeah, nah, I
He
don't.
just
I
be
don't.
dropping them shits. Let me see.
What
They
was
got
it?
drops up here. Or they protecting feelings.
A lot of times
They
they
got
don't
drops.
put drops up there. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
What else? What else? But to answer your question, Darnell Washington, I expect this, so it's not a surprise to me. This is what he did. It was in Georgia. That was the whole
Yeah,
reason I liked us drafting him. So I mean,
yeah.
I'm just glad that Aaron Rodgers is there to unlock the youngin. So
And
kudos
I
to
know
him.
what's name going. Yeah, yeah. We got to keep him too. We got to keep him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We definitely got to keep him. Even if it's like, yo, it's either him or Pat. Like Pat don't block like that.
Nah,
So, like,
I ain't gonna hold you. We can get another Pat, and I don't dislike Pat, but we can get another Pat.
yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
real, for real.
So
Especially because Pat, outside of the Bengals, he hasn't reached that. Okay, he's the guy, or he's the guy we can lean on right now. Because he be dropping some key shit every now and then.
yeah, he
But
not that reliable. I like Pat. He's just not that reliable. I think we honestly overall as a fan base, I think we spoiled because we done had not from just a winning perspective, but at certain positions, I think we hold other people to a high standard. Like we didn't had Heath Millers. You know what I'm saying? So when you didn't have somebody like him, I think everybody will compare every tight end to somebody like Heath Miller. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, going from Darnell Washington, making 3 Bengals look like toddlers, to a man that we talked about a little bit earlier, but I just want to give a moment because burnt toast is not a nickname you want, but he was definitely burnt toast. Burnt
Oh,
toast was
Pierre.
his name.
Oh,
You
Pierre.
feel
Yeah, for
me?
sure. Yeah.
James Pierre.
I gotta give a shout. I gotta give a shout out. I don't know if he probably ain't gonna see this with his goofy ass, but my man Scott Tollers, a couple of years ago, he was on the Pierre train. He
Mhm.
bailed off of that train. Let me be keep it real, but early on, this is probably around I think maybe Pierre rookie year something like that. He was on
Yeah,
that Pierre train. He was saying he liked how he moved his hips, yada yada yada. And then I can't remember somebody got hurt or something, and he had to start right. And he had his first start was against Jamar Chase. Chase lit his ass up. This was in Pittsburgh. Chase lit his ass up, and
it was bad.
ever since then, I ain't gonna lie, I've been nervous about him playing. I'm still, even though he's been playing good the last 3 ball games, I'm still nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still nervous about it. It's a happy surprise that he's playing this well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it, and then us getting, oh man, I hope. Oh, sidebar, I hope we play Asante Samuel this week.
yeah.
Lord, I hope we play him this week. Because I don't know, they probably gonna put Slay back in the lineup, but I
Yeah, I
need
forgot
Asante
he's on the team.
Samuel.
I ain't gonna hold you. Slade should probably retire after this year. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think
He
he is
should probably
though.
retire. Yeah,
I think he is. He done had a
because
lot
he
of
can
lead
do
years.
some things, but it's a lot of things he can't do right now.
Nah, not at the level that he's used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But yeah, Pierre been playing some good football. That's what I'm saying. The entire defense over the last 3 weeks have been playing good. I can't really say that I've seen anybody slacking or nothing like that defensively the last 3 weeks. I haven't
yeah.
seen it.
Even the D
And
line,
I feel
because like Cam Hayward ain't standing out. it's them as a
Nah,
collective
the
that's
unit
doing
is
the
standing
thing.
out more than just Cam.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You
and
prefer it to
that
be
makes
the
me feel
unit.
comfortable. Yeah, that made me feel comfortable
Yeah,
in their production because it's like because when Cam jump off, he jump off, but it's like Cam is up here when the rest of the guys is here when they pushing. You feel
yeah.
me? I'm seeing them all pushing and stuff. I'm seeing what's name actually unlocking his good gifts, Keanu Benton, because he was
Oh
getting
yeah,
fucked up in the beginning of the year, fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah. I think
So
bringing Harmon to the lineup, I think helped. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Bringing Harmon to the lineup, you get younger legs in there. Man, I think the fact that they started moving them around more too helps because Lord knows we were so stationary, man. And we've been doing this podcasting thing for a while together. And I've
yeah,
been saying, how long I've been saying that they stagnant, everybody in the same places all the time. It's
yeah,
easy to read. Now that they've been moving people around, even TJ, they started stunting and stuff. Everybody's
yeah,
stunting, and now we getting more pressure, more not necessarily a whole rack of sacks, even though we're not that far down in the sack category. It's just that everybody thinks that TJ is supposed to get a sack or three every goddamn game, and that's not football reality.
yeah.
But if we getting
Especially
sacks as
after
a
seeing the
unit,
graphic that he get chipped damn near 50 times more than the next
man,
guy.
that damn stat was alarming, bro.
Yeah, it was.
The
It was.
Miles
I was
Garrett don't
like,
even get that chip that much.
I think Miles was third, but it was like literally the gap was John Stockton and Jason Kidd. It was that far. As
Yeah,
far as the
yeah,
stats go,
it
like
was.
it was a gap like that. I'm like, good lord.
It was like
It made me
50,
ease up. It
50
made me
less or
ease up
something.
off TJ.
Yeah, I was like, good night. But you know what though? Me and my son was talking about this the other day because you know my son played college football. No, it
Uh-huh.
wasn't my son. I'm sorry. It was one of my friends. That one of my stutter friends, or whatever. And we were talking, and I was like, it's a big because a lot of people hear certain terms and they don't understand the reality of the situation. When they say edge rusher, there's a certain thing about that. Miles Garrett is a defensive end. They play the
Hmm.
4-3. It's a different type of thing. He's not dropping
And
in
in
the
the
pass
ground most of the
coverage.
time.
Yeah, he's not dropping in the pass coverage and all those type of things. He's always on go all the time. TJ, on the other hand, is an outside linebacker. We play the 3-4. So he's dropping in coverage and stuff like that. He doesn't pass rush all the time. I was like, it's not the same assignments. The assignments is completely different. But I think a lot of people ain't gonna understand that because they ain't into that part of football that much. They just fans and they only see
Yeah.
edge rusher and they think everybody do the same thing. Like Max Crosby. Max Crosby
Hmm.
is a defensive end. You see what I'm saying? Me and you know the difference from the two. He's a defensive end.
Yeah. Like Hutchinson.
Henderson, Trey Henderson, he's a defensive end.
Hmm.
Micah Parsons is not a defensive end. He got outside
Nah.
backer. Like you know what I'm saying? So is TJ. Like certain guys got certain assignments that the fuck Ryan Clark got on tonight, that shiny ass jacket. um, that's my guy, but my man got the
He
level
trying to
32
blind
voice.
niggas, man.
Hey, I see my guy, but man, he cooking with this one. Nah, but yeah,
Yo,
that it
James Pierre is number two in pass deflections on defense.
really.
Yep. Only
Shoot,
JPJ got more. He
early
got
on, we
11.
wasn't deflecting nothing. We were just giving up catches.
Yeah.
It was open door policy.
Like, you can catch the ball. You can catch the ball.
Yeah, you can have it. You got it. You want 5? I give you 10. How about that?
He had 5 in the last 3 games, and
Mm.
against Minnesota he had 2, and Cleveland he had 1. But
He did
those
play
are
a nice
those are
amount
good.
Minnesota.
So he been balling. He been balling. Me, I'm proud because of the jacket that he wore for a couple years.
Oh yeah,
He
burnt
wore a
toast.
burnt toast jacket.
Yeah, he
And
did.
then like
He definitely
you just
did.
love to see somebody improve, man.
Yeah, you love to see him. Like Mike Tomlin spoke to that the other day. Is that that he's seen him kind of come up and grow up in his defense. I was like, yeah, we have, man. It's good to see him playing well. You know what I mean? And he an in-house product, so it make it even better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for
Hell
him.
yeah, that's a fact. But we was scared a little bit, and I'm saying we is still a nation, man, and the Steelers.
Oh,
We were
yes.
scared a little bit because boom, Aaron Rodgers, he got hurt. He got hurt.
Mm.
Broke his wrist, they say that it may be.
Says the fracture. It's a fracture in his wrist.
And we're gonna hear a lot. I may or may not do a live watching Coach Tomlin's press conference. I think I'm gonna do it though, just to see if I get an update on that and more. So make sure y'all
Okay.
tune in for that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
try. I'm gonna try to tune in. I know I'd be at work at the time because I'm back at work now. So
yeah, I took the week off, man. So
man, I was
you
off for a
feel
month
me?
and a half. Well, I can't say I was totally
Oh
off because the
yeah,
government shutdown got to me specifically, but I was still working. I just wasn't getting paid. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. Whew. That little piece right there is like makes me happy. I don't work for the government no more. You feel me? Yeah, I work for the government. So it's
yeah,
like, so
I got
I'm
20
glad.
years
I'm
in,
glad.
bro. I
I'm
got
glad a
20
little
years in.
bit.
I got 20 years in, bro. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm
So
retired.
did you hear a timetable for Aaron? Do you
Not
think he's
yet. I,
automatically
I
out, or
don't.
you
I
think
don't
we just
think.
gonna figure all that out tomorrow?
I think we'll probably figure most of it out tomorrow. But I think I also figure that because well, I know Mike Tomlin have his press conference tomorrow, but I think they probably even if it's just a week, I think they might sit him. They possibly gonna sit him two just for precautionary reasons. I think Mason can hold it down for 2 games.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
think so too, man. Because Mason, Mason, man, like yo, it's difficult to. It's like running on this. Like you got the treadmill set on fucking nine,
Mm,
right? And you asking somebody to just get on and start running.
right.
That ain't that easy, man. You know, and that's like quarterback in NFL. Like it ain't that easy to be like, all right, I'm about to go in and run this offense. And it's not like it happened in the beginning of the game. It happened in like the game in the heat of the game, like in the middle.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, yo, you had to take that whole second half and play it like you've been playing all year. And
But
they look
he
like
jumped
that.
right in it. He jumped right. But you know what though? I think that's the plus to having a veteran at a backup because Mason been in this role so long that I think he's used to it. So him coming right
Yeah,
in and plugging and playing, I think he's used to doing it. I think like I was telling somebody recently, I think he's grown and matured into this player that we seeing now with Mason. Do I think he
yeah.
every game starter? Hell no. I don't think that. I've evolved past that with him. But
They tried that in
I think
Tennessee.
yeah, yeah. And I think he's good enough, he's serviceable enough for us to get 2 or 3 games with him.
Charlie Batch.
I think we good with him.
He the new Charlie Batch, man. I feel like it was somebody in the middle of that. Landry Jones. I was never really confident in him when he got in the game. I was like, oh damn, he about to lose, bro.
Man, look. I watched Landry Jones in college, bro. I was never really confident in him. I remember when our fan base is nuts. I remember when some people were saying he need to be the next up at the bench gone. I was like, man, shut up. Damn,
My
Landry
pops
Jones.
had all the jokes for Landry Jones, yo. He didn't want to say his name. I'm like, I ain't mad at you. Like, like that, like, yo, if say, yo, man, your quarterback today is Landry Jones. I'm like, man, and then you see that he ain't a brother, dog, we about to lose. We about to lose, dog. I thought he was about to run. He was gonna get like 150 yards rushing. Nah, he can't even run. Landry Jones. Come on, man.
He just used to make bad decisions. I don't have no patience for quarterbacks that make a lot of bad decisions. That's why I don't like Mitchell Trubisky. Like, can nobody convince me? I remember these dudes was trying to tell me that he was good. All of them
Yeah,
still a
I'm mad at
sneeze.
Jack. I'm mad at Josh Allen. I'm mad at what's their coach name?
McDermott.
McDermott. I'm mad at them, man, because they got me. They
They
got
set us
me.
up.
They got me. Because I fell for the
Oh, they
shit.
got
It
you
was
was one of
like,
the you one of the believers.
yeah, dog. I was like, oh, word, Josh Allen.
Hey, look, quick
He
story.
said, oh, he's
Quick
ready. He's
story.
ready.
Really, really quick story. When we got him, I made a video. You know, we running the DMV steel deal Pittsburgh Steelers group.
Uh huh.
And Mike Tomlin's brother, he knows me and he sees me make this video about Mitchell Trubisky. I'm like, he's trash. I can't stand this mood. Da 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 da. He calls me and says, "Are you overreacting?" I said, "I'm overreacting, bruh." He was like, "Are you overreacting?" We said, "Are you overreacting or are you emotional?" I said, "I don't think I'm overreacting or emotional." He like, "You don't think so?" He's like, "This is a good move, man. He got Chicago to the playoffs." I was like, "Bro, their defense got them to the playoffs." I said, "But you know what?" I said, "I'm gonna relax and let it." Man, about 4 weeks later, call me, man, get this bum motherfucker on the team. I was like, "I told you, bro." I was like, "I told you." I was like, "I
yo,
told you, man."
yo, Mitchell Trubisky was so bad. He looked like he was throwing games. You
Yeah,
might have to
you
check him
if
out
you, hey, Shawty,
because he
it's
disappeared. We
just
don't know
that
where he at.
bad, yo.
We have no
We
clue
say
where
where
he
he
at.
at? Buff.
Yeah, he with the
He
Bucks.
back in Buffalo. He back in Buffalo.
I thought he was with Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, hey yo, why did you bring that up, dog?
Yeah, man, I gotta get my man on the show, man. I'm mad I forgot his name, man. If you watching,
Hey,
bro, say your name in the
hey,
group.
dog. That was so funny. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dog came through the hot mic and everything.
Heck yeah, like yo, man, fuck. Yo, you sound like motherfucking what's his
hey,
name?
shout out to Dread, man. He sound like an old version of Dread. Hey.
Yo, Dre, where you at, man? You know we be here on
Ain't
the
no bull,
Mondays,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Dre,
Oh
man.
man.
Yeah. Yo, he said, I said, yo, I got in touch with Joey Porter's people. I said, yo, y'all niggas ain't even on my radar. I said,
I'm like, what are you talking about? I remember my face when he was saying, I was
yeah, I'm gonna
like,
get
where
him
is he
back on the
going?
show, man.
I was like, where is he
Ron,
going
that's
with
his
this?
name. Shout out to Ron,
Yeah,
man.
I was like, where is he going with this?
Yeah,
I was
hilarious.
disturbed.
Yo, um, damn, bro. Nah, I think we covered almost everything about this game.
Okay.
We coming up towards that time, you feel me? So let's just give a little talk about things that's going on around the league, man. Based off today, give me three takeaways that you got going into playoff territory, like as far as any team in the league. Give me three things.
Um, I think the Rams is the best team in football right now,
Mm,
today. Um, Kansas City being 5-5 is eye opening. Um,
yeah.
I swear it is. Even though I still don't think they're gonna miss the playoffs, I still think they're gonna rise up when they need to. But god damn, they 5-5. Like, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's crazy. Um, that's that's one of the more surprising things for me. But they're gonna mess around and run all 3 or 4 straight. It's like I'm expecting it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm expecting, and it's a couple of races like divisional, including our division, the AFC North, the NFC North, um, was the AFC West, the NFC West, the NFC South. It's some couple of division races that look like they might come down to the wire, and in certain games are gonna be like playoff games late, and that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want
Mhm.
as a football fan. That's what you want. Cause like the Seattle and Rams game that was played yesterday, I thought Seattle was the best team in football, but to me, I don't think they too far off the Rams. But Sam Donald threw 4 picks yesterday, and they lost by 2 points. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that just lets you know how good their defense is. And I was like, bro, if Sam Donald get his shit together against big competition, Seattle gonna be a force. Like, for real,
Yeah.
they no joke. That's all I got.
For me, it's that with all the stuff Baltimore is doing, they're only 500,
Yeah, fuck them.
right? And I feel like they're on some real like, yo, we gonna try to catch Pittsburgh. I that collision course, 2 games, and I think 2 games in between.
What you mean?
We play the
You talking
Ravens,
about
and
this?
then it's 2 games before we play them again. Matter of
Oh,
fact, I got it right here.
yeah. It might be 3. It's 2 or 3.
Oh
It's
yeah,
two
it's
or
three
three.
games in between.
Yeah, cause we play them in Pittsburgh the last game of the season.
Yeah, and
I
that's
might go to
that's
that game.
January.
Yeah, I might go to that game. I
Like,
definitely might.
I take that back. Not the Ravens, right? I'm gonna go back to what I said before, like early on when I asked kind of this question to you and Dread, that I feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna play their best football in December. We haven't played great football in December, and God knows how long. You feel me?
Two
Probably since
years.
Jerome now. You
Nah,
know what I
2 years.
mean? 2
Two
years?
years. 2 years. Remember the last 2 years ago, we ran off had that 4 game win streak in December and January. Remember
Who's our quarterback?
Mason?
Oh, right. And then yeah, okay, yeah. Because
That's why
he
I
took
don't
over and we
understand
started
the
winning. Yeah.
yeah I
You're
don't
right.
understand the talk about us collapsing and all this. I was like, bruh, we did that last season. That's not a every year thing. Like I don't understand that part of it. They make it seem like that
That
happens
was
every
a Russ
year.
thing.
Yeah,
That nigga Russ, man. Yeah, they said
he
Jameis.
washed
I'd
too.
rather you get in the.
Yeah, Russ washed, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He washed.
Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. Sierra gonna have to get back to work. But yeah, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers gonna play their best football in December. We got some tough games in December. Ravens, Dolphins is like they ass, but they can beat
Can't
you.
sleep. Can't sleep on them.
Um, you got the Lions, who I feel like if they get punched in the mouth, they don't really answer well. But you got to really punch them niggas in the mouth. Like
Oh yes.
you can't hit them with the Jamar
Yeah,
Chase
nah.
punch. You feel me? But
Yeah.
you can definitely you punch them in the mouth, they not gonna know what to do. Really stopping Gibbs. You stop Gibbs and Montgomery, you got something there. But that's a tall task to stop them 2 guys.
You got to
Um,
stop golf. You got to get golf before he start getting going. Every
yeah,
game that golf get hit a lot, they don't end up playing that well. Last night was the point. It was a point. Like Philly stayed in his face, and he didn't look that great.
I got a prediction. The Rams is gonna get rid of Jared Goff next year.
Who, the
It's the
Lions?
same thing. Because yeah, the Lions they're gonna find a way to get rid of him, trade him or something. But
If they trade him without having a solution, they crazy.
they would
Because
have to have a
he been the
solution
best thing for them.
because it's looking like the reason why he got like right now. Granted, they just lost, but it's like this is something that's stopping you. This is on your jacket. Like when this happens, bro, you trash almost. You know what I mean? So it's like with the Rams, it's like, look, man, we trying to get somewhere. We about to get you the fuck up out of here. We gonna get up getting Stafford. We gonna win the Super Bowl that year. You feel me? The Lions can
Yeah.
probably win the Super Bowl if they had better quarterbacking in certain situations that Jared
With
Goff has
them,
improved to provide.
I don't think it's just him though. I think because when they lost to Washington in the playoffs last year, it wasn't Goff's fault. Their defense got shredded. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That was a high scoring game, yeah.
yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I can't give him that, yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not all him. You know what I mean? But do he have bad games? Yeah, he had bad games, but I don't think he the reason why. Well, I don't think he's what's holding them back. You know what I'm saying? I think they ran into a hot team last year, honestly. Because I think if they had to play him again, they probably would have beat him. But any given Sunday in football, man.
Yeah. We're Jamie Foxx, man. Um
Hmm.
what else? What else out there? Um Shador, bro. Like F the Browns, but dog. Just
They
that
set
whole
that man.
thing.
They setting them up. They set them up to fail, bro. I used to have some respect for Stefanski. I don't no more. Like,
Yeah, it's
how the
over.
hell you have a backup quarterback who ain't did no first team reps with none of these guys ever?
Oh, I don't even know if that's proper protocol. I never heard of that in my life where you don't get at least one snap, two reps.
None.
Like,
And then
dog,
he
you got
making it seem
Flacco.
like, he still don't want to give him, like, he's
Yeah,
so hard pressed to make old boy the quarterback. I'm like, bro, he is not it. Like,
at
he is
all.
not it, bro. Like, Cleveland just a dysfunctional franchise, bro. Like, Shador need to get out of
They
there, get some place where he get some real good coaching, and they ain't got to worry about all this goofy shit to be going on in Cleveland. Cleveland is a shit show, man.
look. Cleveland is so bad, bro. Cleveland is so bad that we got the Ravens.
Yeah, yeah, straight up,
Cleveland is so bad we got the Ravens.
straight up.
And then the Browns couldn't go away because they stay that trash. They say, yo, we might as well keep y'all over there, but we gonna take this over here.
Mhm.
But the good people from the Browns are gonna go over here in Baltimore. And y'all can just keep the rest. You feel me?
Yeah,
Y'all in the Bacons right now, fighting for your
exactly.
lives.
And they ain't been
But
ish since. Look at
but
how
man,
they
this
treated Baker Mayfield. Look at Baker Mayfield right
oh
now. Look
yeah,
at how they treated him.
yeah, yeah. And it is crazy because I'm glad that they got rid of Baker. Well, Baker for our division, I honestly don't feel like short quarterbacks prosper. You gotta be at least 6'3". I don't know. Lamar might be 6'3", 6'2", but he got dynamic legs. But pause. The fuck sound like Jamar. Um, fuck. Like, we ain't done with Jamar, man. All week niggas gonna be smacking you across the face, man. Like on camera, right? Because
Pause.
a lot of shit. Yeah. Pause. Look, damn, it's contagious. Let me stop talking about the guy. You feel me? Um, yo, by the end of the year, yo, I'm gonna put somebody on. I'm gonna put somebody on the Jamar Chase case. We gonna find out who he was for real.
Oh man.
Shout out to the exposers. I ain't whack 100 in them, but we gonna take whack 100 in them name. Because if we gonna have people whack 100 in them, okay, it's publicity. You feel me? I'll pull up your paperwork. You feel me? But it's not. But yeah, this has been an interesting season. I think every season has a story. The story for the Pittsburgh Steelers, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I caught myself. I'm like, nigga, you sound like Ryan Clark in them fucking clips. Yeah, Ryan Clark doing the pivot when it's just them. And he's just
Yeah,
like not over explaining, but you know what I'm talking about. He getting
yeah.
that bag.
He get into the
Hey,
he elaborate a lot. Yeah,
yeah, I'm like, yo, Ryan, you don't talk like this when the camera off, nigga. Like, stop elaborating,
yeah.
nigga.
You know,
That's why you
you gotta be
apologize all the time.
he gotta be diplomatic when the camera on. It's a couple of times he apologized for stuff. I was like, bro, you don't need to apologize.
Nah, it's facts, yo. It's facts. But you know what I mean? Did we miss anything Pittsburgh related? I don't think so.
Nah,
Um, just off of Pittsburgh, well, we kind of been back and forth with that. But what was the reason? Do you know the reason why Pickens and Lamb didn't start tonight?
nah. They haven't even said it. They haven't even said. They just said that the coach decision. But Pickens is picking these motherfuckers apart right now. And then somebody
Yeah,
just
I'm
texted me
over
on my
here.
phone said, "Man, why did we give Ray Pickens?" I was like, "Bro, y'all be so fickle and don't understand what be going on. A lot of people don't be realizing what's going on. Like Pickens asked to leave. He asked to leave. So I mean, when you going to
Oh, yeah,
try to
he
hold him
definitely doing
hostage?
good today.
Like, what you gonna hold him hostage, bro? Like, nah. You wanted to go, let him go.
Certain things happen for a reason, man.
Yeah,
Certain it was good for George Pickens to get off the team to go
yeah.
somewhere that what he does negative on the field will be like
Endorsed
endorsed,
because
but it will also be front page news. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's
because in
like,
Pittsburgh,
cause it's
every time, every time he got mad about not making a play, it was a big issue. So nah,
mm,
he
ain't
went to
nothing
the
else
right place.
going on in Pittsburgh, respectfully. But in Dallas,
Nah, real life, real life.
man, Dallas, he do some crazy shit. They probably be like, yo, man, hey, yo, man, fuck that shit, fuck that. You feel me? Walking up to him,
They
man,
not
fuck that. He
tripping.
deserve it. Yeah,
They not tripping.
yeah.
They not tripping, bro. And
They
and
just want
then
the clicks.
and then he got another receiver over there to take the shine off him too, because he got CD Lamb there with him. So
Yeah, it's crazy because I remember before we traded Pickens and all that, I said, "Yo, we need a receiver that's better than him." I don't know if you remember me ever saying that. I think it was might have
yeah,
been on D
I
show when
remember
she
that.
was doing it. I was like, "We
I
need a
remember that.
receiver that's better than him." And to keep it
Yeah,
gangster, him and DK wouldn't have worked just
nah, I
because
don't think so.
DK dropped the ball too much.
I
Niggas would have been
think
pissed off about that.
I think if he's on the team though, I think as an offense we'd have been better because I think Pickens would have got more targets. You know what I'm saying? Pickens would have got more
Mm,
targets, but DK would have been freer if you know what I'm saying. Like they wouldn't have been sitting over DK as much. They can't because you can't put too much attention on one. That's why I was saying I still think we need another wide receiver, but this offense don't really use them like that. But if Arthur's, because I'm gonna offer this because people have been saying this to me a lot over the last couple of weeks. So Arthur Smith supposed to be the front runner for the Tennessee Titans head coaching job, right? So the
again,
people was like, huh?
wasn't he their head coach before, or he was
Nah,
their
he was the
OC?
OC. He was the
Oh, okay.
OC. So a lot of
Cam
people
Ward could
saying that,
use him. I ain't gonna lie,
oh yeah,
Cam
he
Ward could
could.
use him.
He could. He can't walk and use anybody at this point, honestly, because
Yeah, because
they ain't got
they
nothing
ass.
going over there. So people was like, if he goes, who you want to see be OC? I said, bro, look, for me, it's always going to be somebody that's from a certain staff. Like the dude that I wanted originally was Cliff Kubiak. Clint Kubiak. He the OC in
Where'd he
Seattle.
go?
Seattle got a real good
Okay.
offense. So I wanted him. Him
He used to be
or
the coach of
somebody
the
from
Cardinals.
no, that's Clint Kingsbury. They ain't the same person. Kingsbury is the OC in Washington right now.
All right, bet. I definitely was
Um,
mixing them up.
yeah, a lot of people mix them up because of the first name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he I told him, I said I wanted somebody from the Minnesota offensive staff, or from San Francisco's offensive staff, or the Rams offensive staff, like somebody in those type of rooms, because they good for quarterbacks. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good where we at right now. I feel like we projecting up, the defense especially.
right. Yeah, so then that's all we needed was them to step up.
Yeah. Now that
Um,
they at the party,
Aaron,
they in the party. And now we can roll.
yeah, right. And Aaron Rodgers, this my message to you is pull a LeBron, man. We know you old. Just take a couple weeks off, man.
Yeah,
Because
bruh.
he
Get
getting
right.
he getting mad like a motherfucker. He getting mad at the refs. He getting mad at Calvin Austin. He getting mad at a lot of niggas. So it's like, but he's
Yeah,
saying the
yeah,
right stuff. He's saying the right stuff in the presser, but you can see on the field he's getting mad at a lot of people. He was mad at himself. He was mad at the win. Did you see that? It's a
yeah,
fucking win. He
yeah.
overthrew DK and some shit. He
That
overthrew
junk, because
somebody, but
it kind of sailed on him a little bit. I was like, damn.
yeah, yeah, man. But good one for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You feel me? Got the Bears next. We won't get into that later in the week, man. But I feel like this can be that Jerome Bettis running over Brian Urlacher type of game where it lights the team up. Who's Jerome Bettis on the team to make that play? We don't know.
I,
We
I
don't
know who
know.
it is, but I ain't gonna say. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say.
we gonna have to see, man. We have to see.
Hmm.
But I feel like beating the Bears and beating the Bears, like where it's like, yo, like the Steelers just got away with one. Nah, I'm talking about beat them, like beat them. Like, oh, they was really the better team today. That would do wonders for the rest of the season for us. And I think it's the Bears. It's something about beating the Chicago Bears for the Pittsburgh Steelers that make them turn up after.
I don't think it's that. For me, it's not that ain't that deep. Not with them. Not with Chicago. I just want to get a W. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, get a guy to build and get a W. Now the next week when we play Buffalo, beating them gonna mean more. You see what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
to me that'll mean more. You
we're
know
gonna
what I'm
have to
saying? That
Cam
means we
Newton,
would have beaten.
Josh Allen.
You know what I'm saying? You beating them would mean more for a lot of reasons. First of all, that'd be the third team that's supposed to be a top team in the AFC that we beat this year. Because
Yeah,
we beat the Patriots, we beat the Colts, and we would, if we beat them, and it's fine. I swear, it seemed like forever since we played Buffalo and Pittsburgh. So
yeah,
I swear it seemed like it ain't happening. Shooting like 4 or 5 years, it seems, but beating them would be big. You know what I'm saying? And then beating Baltimore would be humongous. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah. Be able to push them off. Like, yo, sit the fuck down.
yeah,
Like,
exactly,
fuck.
exactly. But we can take it one game at a time. We play the Bears next, so that's what we'll focus on, the Bears.
Hopefully we can put belt to ass to belt. Well, not ass to
Yeah,
belt. That's more of a Jamar Chase thing. But look, on that note, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna find time to be live at 12 for Coach Thomas presser. We gonna watch it together on this joint. You feel me? Um, I'm gonna do a lot of pause. I don't know why that was a pause, but I'm gonna do a lot of pausing in the video to to explain what the f is going on. Now, when Mike Thomas say this, he really want Brooke Pryor to shut the fuck up. You feel me? But you know,
oh, that's crazy.
you know what I mean. So we keep it locked, man. YouTube is always the home. You feel me? But you can watch it anywhere else. Shout out to everybody that was on Instagram watching. Let me see, because there was probably people talking on that joint. I didn't even see it because for some reason Instagram don't pop up in the thing over here. Hold on, I don't even think it's on Instagram. What the hell?
What the hell? What the helly?
What the hell? Oh yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, man, they bugging. They bugged out. They bugged
Yeah,
out. But yeah, shout out to
definitely.
everybody that locked in, tuned in, man. Mitch, any final words for the folks?
Uh, man, check out the boy content, man. Still Matt on IG, man. Check out the content, your boy, my man KevEze be on there too. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot
Yeah,
of dude. We got a lot of people involved. We doing this Stiller content thing together as a unit. Feel my man still booming. Shout out to them. Shout out my man 93 Elite, man. Shout out my man Terrible Terry. You know what I'm saying? We got to shout out Dread. You know what I mean? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying?
he definitely missed it today. I don't know what's up, Dre. You feel me? We might have to go to Virginia and see where you at.
You know
You
what I'm
feel me?
saying?
Yeah, but you can't miss the Monday after the win.
Yeah, you know, got to come out to the sticks, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Stills for Seven podcast, episode 194. It's time for me to get my ass back in the kitchen, eat my food, because I'm hungry as shit. It's your man,
Oh
KevEze.
God.
That's Money Mitch right there. About to finish watching these good games. The Knicks lost on some stupid shit. I didn't even watch the last couple minutes or whatever, but I just saw that it was 113 to 113, and all of a sudden it was 115 and the game was over. Still,
Damn.
and the Knicks lost to the Miami Heat. I'm like, goddamn, what the fuck? But I'm gonna let my homie Triple G, I'm gonna let Uncle Raw, you feel me? I'm gonna let all the people over there, not Uncle Raw, goddamn, Uncle Raw. You know what? I'm fucking everything up. Shout out to Nick and 30, my brothers over there. You feel me? They probably doing their show right now. They might not be doing the show because after a loss like that, I wouldn't want to do a show either. Y'all see what's been going on this season. When we lose, do you see a show from us? Not like that. Not like that. But yeah, man. But you know me, man. I could ramble for another hour, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Mitch, you already know what it is, man. If you can pull up tomorrow to watch the joint with me, you feel me? It's lit. It's gonna be up everywhere. Stills from Seven podcast, winter season, VSN, gang. We out of here.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It's your man KevEze here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow Stills for 7 podcasts on all platforms.
It's a new season, baby. Stills for 7 podcast, you already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. It's still a gang, it's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah?
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a gang, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.